When I'm painting, I feel like the paint goes where it was always meant to be. I don't know if that says anything about me about believing in some type of predestination or what it is, but it just makes sense. Almost everyone has gone through some type of traumatic experience in their lives, and that might be to varying degrees. Personally, I've dealt with my experience as a combat photographer in Iraq over the last 20 years. These days, I'm mostly fine. On top of that, in 2021, I started going through a separation and a divorce from a long-term marriage and relationship that for me seemingly came out of nowhere. Every couple has their ups and downs, but I really didn't see this coming. I went through a severe depression, and in January of 2022, I ended up in a hospital. Luckily, I have a great support system through family and friends, as well as the FDNY counseling unit and the Veterans Affairs Hospital of Manhattan. I spent the next few years going to therapy, and through that, I gained tools to use to deal with depression, anxiety, and just the ups and downs of day-to-day life. One of those tools was painting, and I started using that as a form of art therapy. So what is art therapy? Well, art therapy can be used when a person feels like verbal expression is difficult. How can I get these feelings and emotions out when I can't find the words to say what I mean? Now, obviously, as I was going through therapy, it became easier to express myself and not just bottle everything up inside. But painting allowed me to attach a physicality to these emotions, coupled with my desire to create. Obviously, I'm not an expert in the subject matter, but I'm just giving an example of what worked for me, in addition to actively seeing a therapist. Prior to this, I never really painted, aside from using watercolor paint, as well as doing some dumb graffiti stuff when I was a teenager. But years earlier, my mother had bought me some small canvases and paint as a gift. I always drew and doodled and everything like that, but I never really painted. So it was just sat collecting dust. I took a trip to Paris with my friends Jordan and Jordan, or as I call them, the Jordans. When I returned home, I was inspired to pick up the paintbrush. I once saw a small video with Jim Carrey where he's talking about his paintings and that he just needed color in his life. And at this time in my life, I also needed color. The first large painting I did took the place of what was a beautiful wedding gift painted by my friend Daryl, and he gave it to me and my ex when we got married. It's actually this one right here. It felt weird keeping the painting up, and I just needed to put something in that place. Once I did this first large painting, it was like a whirlwind. I would find myself listening to Echo and the Bunnymen and almost feeling out of body as the paint went where it was always meant to be. With abstract painting, the art does not attempt to represent reality as you see it, but instead, through the use of shapes, forms, colors, and textures, you can convey your emotions and let the viewer interpret the painting as they see. I would be in my living room literally talking to the painting as I did it, asking questions, just verbalizing. I asked these questions I didn't even know if I had the answers to or if I ever will, but maybe I did deep down inside. I just needed to verbalize it and let it out. One common critique I hear about abstract painting is people say, well, anyone can do that. The thing is, they didn't. They didn't pick up the paintbrush, they didn't express themselves, pour their heart out in acrylics and oils. But you can. So today, I'm challenging everybody that sees this video to go pick up some paint. Pick up a marker, a pencil, a pen, a crayon, clay, whatever you have, and go make some art for yourself. For too long, we've been pushed content. Every single day, we get this stuff pushed onto us. It's time that you go out there and you create. Make something for yourself. Thanks for watching.